Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I'm going to dive into an NFL mock draft simulator and give you guys my full 7-round mock draft for the New York Jets. We are just 1 week away from the actual NFL draft. I cannot believe we finally made it. It's going to be such an interesting opportunity for the Jets and Joe Douglas to bring in all these rookies. We have 10 total picks in this year's draft class. Expect that number to go up when Joe Douglas trades down a couple times. That's what I'm predicting. And guys, stay tuned on this channel. I'm going to be live throughout the entire draft process on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Jack and Ali will be joining me. So make sure you guys stay tuned for my live stream next week for the NFL draft. But before I hop into this video, if you guys are new to Jets Media, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, NYJets_media. And if you guys enjoy the video, please do not forget to thumbs it up. I'm excited to get into this mock draft. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So in this mock draft, I'm going to do no trades. So I'm just going to go right into it and pick who I think the Jets should take based on who is available. And then if you guys want to see me do some trade backs in a future video, I would gladly do that. So let me know in the comment section. So first off, we know who the number 2 overall pick is going to be. If I'm the Jets and if I had to pick and put money on who the Jets are taking at number 2, it's Zach Wilson. I think it's inevitable at this point. I really think that the New York Jets are going to take Zach Wilson. He's going to be the future quarterback for this team. We have all the ammunition in the world to surround him properly, something that we did not do with Sam. And I feel like Zach Wilson's a smart pick. If they take Justin Fields, would I be upset? Absolutely not. I think both quarterbacks would fit this system and fit the mold of the franchise quarterback with the New York Jets. So I think it's going to be Zach Wilson. Let me know down below what you guys predict the number 2 overall selection to be. So we're getting some trade offers already, but again, guys, I'm going to reject all these. I'm not going to get into any trades in this video, but if you guys want to see me trade down a lot in future videos, please make sure you let me know. All right, so we are on the board at 23. Oh man, they took my guy Tevin Jenkins. Elijah Vera Tucker's off the board. So we got Greg Newsome is available. That's probably low-key going to be my pick, but we'll see. So for those of you guys that watch my live streams and see what I'm doing with these mock drafts already, I really want the Jets to go offensive line in the first round at 23 and 34. That's what I really wanted them to do. I wanted to double down at that position because we knew what happened with Sam. When we drafted him, he did not have an offensive line, and it was unfortunate. Zach Wilson, if he's the pick, he's used to having a lot of protection at BYU. So we need to build a wall for him and make sure he has the biggest wall in front of him. We have Mekhi Becton as our starting left tackle for the future, as we hope, but the interior offensive line is definitely a position of need for the New York Jets. So what do they do here? Do they go Creed Humphrey, the center? Do they? I don't know, guys. It's tough. I wanted Tevin Jenkins. I want Elijah Vera Tucker, but they're both off the board. So we're going to go the next position of need, which is cornerback. Greg Newsome II, who I think is going to have a very good career in the NFL. He's a lockdown corner on the outside, and we know the cornerback position is the weakest position on this team, especially on the defensive end. So Greg Newsome is going to be the pick here. If Tevin Jenkins was available, I low-key probably would have took him, and a lot of people would be like, yo, but we have George Fant. Why would you take Jenkins? He's a versatile guy. He did not play tackle his entire career at Oklahoma State. He plays guard, interior. He can go left, right tackle. So he's a very versatile piece. I would love for him to be the real pick, but he's not available, so we cannot take Jenkins. So I'm going to take Greg Newsome at 23. We need to get lockdown corners on the outside. We are cornerbacks away from having an elite defense under Coach Rob Saleh. So let's see who is going to be on the board for us at 34. And it is Creed Humphrey. I'm leaning towards him already. We need offensive line help by any means necessary. Let's see who else is available, though. Especially did we not go offensive line in the first round. I think Creed Humphrey's the answer here. You know, my dream scenario, for those of you guys that know me, at 23, it's Elijah Vera Tucker, which probably not going to happen. He's not falling to 23. And then Creed Humphrey at 34, or Tevin Jenkins if he falls, which that's not going to happen either, or Wyatt Davis. I really want to go 2 offensive linemen right away, but in this sake of the draft, that's not the case. So we're going to take Creed Humphrey in the second round to get our future center. This means Connor McGovern will probably roll to the right guard position. So Creed Humphrey is the pick for us at 34. Wyatt Davis goes right next to us. Jalen Phillips is another guy that you can take because edge rusher, even though that's probably our most deepest position on the team, you can never go wrong, right? You can never go wrong. So far, so good. We got Zach Wilson, Greg Newsome, and Creed Humphrey. So let's see who's going to be available in the third round. We got 2 third-round picks coming up. This is where it's really going to be interesting to see who's on the board. A lot of people are flying off the board, man. This is frustrating. I don't know how Joe Douglas is going to handle this draft, but I do know he's going to trade down a lot right here. I think he's going to trade down maybe in the second round, one of the 2 third-round picks. But again, guys, I'm not going to trade down in this video. So here we are. We are on the board. First pick in the third round, 66th overall pick. We got Rondale Moore, who's still available. Michael Carter. We're not going to take a running back that early. Nick Bolton's an interesting linebacker. We know we need a linebacker in this draft. Tight end is a position we need. Cornerback, we got Greg Newsome, so I think Tyson Campbell can wait. This is a curious decision, guys. Do we take Rondale Moore to give Zach Wilson some weapons? I love his, explosiveness out of Purdue. Pro Football Network, they say he's explosive, game-breaking skill, playmaker who can score from any point on the field, displays tremendous initial quickness with a burst. I feel like this Jets team needs speed on the playmaker, room. We have Corey Davis, we have Denzel Mims, we have Jamison Crowder, and we brought in Keelan Cole. So I like our wide receiver depth, but we still need to bring in playmakers, especially speed guys, because I'm sorry I keep mentioning Sam, but I just don't want the Jets to make the same mistake that we did with Sam, not giving him the protection, not giving him the playmakers that we need. So I'm leaning towards Moore, but let's see on the defensive end, any edge rushers that we like. Perkins is definitely someone we can take, but I don't know, guys. I'm someone that we don't really need to take an edge rusher super early in the draft. That's how I'm looking at it. We are so deep at that position. Bringing in Carl Lawson, Vinny Curry, Jonathan Franklin Myers can play on the edge or interior. I love our depth. I think we should still draft one, which we will later on, but not this early if I had to guess. Let's see, any safeties available? Yeah, there is. This is such a tough decision, guys. It really is. Tight end. I'm looking at Tommy Tremble. I might have to take him later on. I might reach for Tommy Tremble. I'm a big Tommy Tremble guy. So, you know what? We're giving Zach Wilson some weapons. I'm sick of him not getting his weapons that he deserves. I know this is a deep wide receiving class, so we can probably take one later on, but I really like Moore's game, and he's going to be the pick at 66. Bring him in, baby. Rondale Moore. All right. Let's see what we got. So far, we took Zach Wilson, Greg Newsome, Creed Humphrey, and Rondale Moore. So far, so good. I'm liking it. This is not my favorite draft that I've done. I've done a lot, and I don't know. This is not going in our favor if I had to guess, but I'm not complaining. All right, guys, here we are, 86. We're on the board here. Who is available? Tyson Campbell's available. Ooh, Dylan Moses, a linebacker that I really like. Ben Cleveland, another interior offensive lineman that I like a lot. Kenneth Gainwell, who I would love to have later on in the draft. Adebo's another corner. Tremble I really like. So let's see. We're at 86, and then our next pick is 107, right? So we got our quarterback, we got our corner, we got a center, and we got a wide receiver. Which position should we go? Should we double down on cornerback and just take Tyson Campbell and have Greg Newsome and Tyson Campbell? That's enticing, guys. We know cornerback's a big issue, but at the same time, I like Bryce Hall. I do have a little hope of less on Austin, but not as much as I used to. I feel like he's more of a depth piece. I don't think he's going to have a future on this team starting-wise. We need depth at the cornerback position, so Tyson Campbell's definitely enticing me. Even though we did take Greg Newsome, we could tackle a different position here. Dylan Moses is a linebacker that is going to be very underrated that I like, and I know that Robert Saleh wants to bring in a defensive linebacker, because as we know, Saleh is a former linebackers coach. I really feel like he wants to bring in a guy that he can develop as a rookie. So right now it's down to Tyson Campbell, Dylan Moses, Ben Cleveland, and even Tommy Tremble. That's where I'm going to right now. Oh, this is so tough, guys. I think I'm going to go with Dylan Moses, bring in another Alabama linebacker, learn behind CJ Mosley. We need to get our future quarterback of the defense, and I feel like Dylan Moses fits that mold, and I'm picking him at 86. I'm pulling the trigger, guys. I'm doing it. Dylan Moses, bring him in. All right, here we go. So we tackled our cornerback position. We got a new center. Tommy Tremble's off the board. Damn it. He was going to be my next pick. Hopefully Ben Cleveland can stay on the board, but he's probably already gone, isn't he? Yeah. No. Come on, baby. Stay on the board, Ben. Yes. All right. We made it. Tommy Tremble's gone, unfortunately. Quincy Roach is gone. That's another edge rusher I was looking later on in the draft. So this is our board so far. Oh, all right. So we're here at 107. Who are we going to take? I think it has to be Ben Cleveland, because what I really want this Jets team to do is take an offensive lineman at 23 and 34. And in this draft class, we did not do that. We only have Creed Humphrey. So I'm going to take Ben Cleveland here. I really think we need to prioritize the interior offensive line. I like our tackle position. I like Mekhi Becton and George Fant. We need to get guards. We need to get depth. I feel like Ben Cleveland can plug in as our left guard. We got Creed Humphrey at center and then Connor McGovern at right guard. So I like that. Ben Cleveland's definitely my pick. Offensive line is a very important position for this Jets team. And I don't know. I'm liking this draft so far. I'm curious to see how this comes out. I know a lot of you guys in the chat, this is not even a live stream, excuse me. I know a lot of you guys down below are going to comment like, yo, that's a terrible pick. It's okay, guys. Comment your picks. This is all fun and games. I know not everybody's going to agree with every single one of my picks, but hey, I'm enjoying it. So here we go. A lot of people are flying off the board. When is the next time we're up? All right, come on. I should have speed this up a little bit. It's taking too long. All right, 146 is approaching, and we made it. All right, so here's our draft board so far. We got Zach Wilson, Newsome, Humphrey, Moore, Moses, and Cleveland. So a position that we did not tackle so far that we need is tight end. I like a running back now. We got a wide receiver. Let's see who is available. What running backs are available? I like Chuba Hubbard. Maybe we can get him later on. I'm not going to take him here. A tight end. I like Trey McKitty. I like Nick Eubanks, but I feel like we could get him later on. We have 154, which is maybe we can get a tight end that next pick. So where am I going with this pick? It might have to be an edge rusher. Yeah, the edge rushers are not. All the edge rushers I really love are off the board. I wanted Roach. Usually he falls to the 5th round for me, but not in this mock draft. Not in this one, guys. I do like this guy. You know, I'm not going to say his name. Adekundo Odunjiji. Definitely said that wrong. Botched it. You know, he's a large, explosive pass rusher who flashes the ability on occasion. And I feel like getting the most bodies on this defensive line, especially on the edge rusher, is going to be vital for the New York Jets. So I think bringing in another edge in the 5th round is going to be necessary, and I'm going to take him here. And then we got our next pick coming up at 154. I think this is going to be a tight end for me. Ooh, Morris is good. He's the best one available according to this. But I do like Trey McKitty and Eubanks a lot. Maybe I can wait it out. But they're probably going to be off the board by 186. Yeah, for sure. Hubbard's still available. I do like Chuba Hubbard. I really want to get a running back later on in the draft. Is this where we take Hubbard? I do like Jefferson, but I'm a big Hubbard guy. I really am. I know some people don't even think we need to draft a running back, but hey, I do think we need to. I feel like we need to get really young at that position. We brought in Tevin Coleman as the veteran. We got Ty Johnson, who has promise, and we feel like he can thrive in the system. LaMichael Pirine coming into year 2, and Josh Adams. So I feel like we can bring in another guy to compete in training camp, and I think Chuba Hubbard could be that guy. I'm taking him at 154. So let's hope one of these tight ends do not go off the board by the time we're up, because I do want to get one of these guys for sure. I wanted Tommy Tremble, but he went off the board a little too early, unfortunately. Uh-oh, they're flying off the board, guys. Will Trey McKitty last? Will he last? Come on, Trey. Don't get picked. Uh-oh. Jaret Patterson, another running back that slept on. Here we go. Hey, we made it. All right. So second to last pick of the draft. This is our board so far. We got Wilson, Newsome, Humphrey, Moore, Moses, Cleveland, Odunjiji, and Hubbard. So I think now I'm going to go tight end. We got our receiver. We got our running back. We got 2 offensive linemen. We got a linebacker. We got a corner in the 1st round. I think now we get a tight end and Trey McKitty from Georgia. He's a well-rounded tight end, is effective as a pass catcher and a blocker. That's extremely necessary. You know, this tight end group is interesting for the Jets. We just re-signed Daniel Brown. Chris Herndon is a wild card. We don't know what we're getting from him. We signed Tyler Kroft. We have Ryan Griffin. We have Trevon Wesco. I do think we need to bring in a rookie because tight end is a big part of this offense. So we're taking Trey McKitty here. And now we're approaching the last selection of the draft. And for those guys that see all my mock drafts, you guys know where I'm going with this one. And that's going to be a kicker. Jose Borealis, baby. That's going to be my pick. He's going to be available, at least I hope. And I think that the Jets need to take a kicker, just like we took a punter last year in the 6th round. Braden Mann was the guy. Now he's going to be the future punter of this team. Kicking has always been an issue for the Jets ever since we moved on from Jason Myers. We need to get a guy that's going to be consistent. We saw what the Buffalo Bills did last year. They drafted a kicker, and he was a stud. Not guaranteed that Jose is going to be a stud, but I'm definitely going to bring him in, and that's going to be my last pick. So here is the final board for the first Jets Media full 7-round mock draft. Let me know down below your thoughts. Give me a grade. Don't hold back on your grades. If you think this is a terrible draft, let me know. I'm going to do a lot more leading up into the draft. I like this draft. You know, we got our quarterback in Zach Wilson. We got a corner in Greg Newsome. Creed Humphrey, the center of the future, as we hope. Rondale Moore, who is a wide receiver that can be an explosive playmaker that can get a good chemistry with Wilson and provide depth. Moses, who is a linebacker that will learn behind Mosley and Robert Saleh. Ben Cleveland can be a future guard that can provide depth. We got another edge presence. We got Chuba, who can, you know, be there with Ty Johnson and Tevin Coleman and LaMichael Pirine and compete in the training camp. And then Trey McKitty, tight end. And then we got our kicker. So let me know down below your thoughts of this mock draft. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Don't hold back. Give me a grade, a letter grade. Is this a B-? Is it an A+? Is it a C? Is it an F? Let me know down below. Comment down below also a Statue of Liberty emoji if you stayed until the end of the mock draft. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Let's go Jets, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.